Hello, my loves. Hello, hello. I am riding. My seatbelt. I'm about to get back out anyway, though. But I'm riding. I'm running a couple of errands before I get off of work. And you guys, I just was, trying to scrolling through my socials. Popping on Facebook for a little hot second. Popped on Instagram. But really Facebook, and I see somebody that I know personally, and I think that she's going through something in her relationship, her marriage, and I see a lot of people. You know, I kind of fall back. I kind of fell back from Facebook and social media, period, because it's so much of the same. It's just the same, the same, the same. Even me, like if I go back to my memories or whatever, memories pop up or whatever of things that you posted years before. Even some of my shit, it's the same shit. Little relationship quotes or things that you're thinking at the time or going through at the time or whatever, your thought process at the time. And, you kind of fall back from that because it's just like everybody talk the same shit all the time. Nobody's doing nothing different. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say this about relationships and meeting people, or just being with people, getting to know people. Don't compromise you for someone else. Okay, it can be someone new. You're trying to get back out there to the dating world. It can be someone that you've been with, and things just ain't working out. It can be someone that you've been getting to know, or somebody that you've been dealing with, for not that long, but long enough that, you ready for something different. You may, you may be in that stage where, are we going to be is it going to be us? Are we just doing whatever? you know, that sort of situation. Don't compromise what you want for another person, because they're not going to compromise what they want for you. Okay, they're not going to budge. Okay. um and you don't need to wait around. All right. Especially if it's somebody that you've been dealing with. I don't care if it's months or years. Someone that you may care about, you've developed feelings for. It may be someone that you just love to death. But at the same time, you have to love yourself more. And if you guys can't be on the same page, if you guys don't want your end goal is not the same, okay? The big picture is not the same, then there's an issue, all right? And either y'all are going to get to a mutual understanding, or you're going to make a decision that you need to move forward by yourself. Because at the end of the day, we only get one life. We only get one. And, if you're doing your part, you're communicating, you are whatever it is. I mean, it has to be both people have to be invested. And if it's just you that you feel like, you know um is trying to make something work, and the other person is just like they can do with it or without it, and they're not willing to compromise, or they're not willing to hear you out or consider your feelings, um, then you just need to separate, move forward, because at the end of the day, there is someone out there for everybody. Now, I don't know if it's like, how they say, you got this one person made for you, but what I do know is no matter what it is you want, relationship wise, sexual wise, anything that has to do with that, there is somebody out there that will give it to you. There's somebody out there that wants that same thing. You just have to find them. You just got to meet them. That's just the bottom line. So keep that in mind. Keep in mind that it's not the end of the world if you have to spend some time by yourself. Even if you love a person, you couldn't see your life without a person, and it comes a time where you may just have to see your life without that person. Yes, it's gonna hurt, it's not gonna feel good, but it ain't gonna kill you. It ain't gonna kill you. And do you want to be happy sooner or later is the question. That's the question you need to ask yourself. Do you want to live your life openly now, or do you want to wait and just drag some bullshit out as long as possible? Because that's where we waste a lot of our time as adults. We waste a lot of our time with the wrong people trying to make shit work with a person that it's not meant to work with. It's just not. Because both people have to be invested. And if you're the only one that is wanting it, then y'all both ain't invested. And them wanting to be with you, they can want to be with you, but on their terms. That's not them being invested. That's them just wanting something, wanting what they want. That's all that is. There's a difference. So yeah, you guys, we just have to, you got to look out for self. You got to look out for self, and you can't be out here holding up your life, holding up your happiness and what you want out of life to trying to make somebody else happy, or trying to keep somebody in your life that don't really want to be there, or don't really care if they're there or not. Because that's another thing. Some people, they may want to be there, but they can do without you if they have to. And that's not the person that you want in your life. You don't want them. You don't want them. You want somebody else. You want somebody who wants you, who can't do without you. You want somebody who chooses you. And is just as invested as you are. They can't do a day without you, just like you can't do one without them. They wouldn't be able to go to bed at night if you wasn't there with them. That's who you want with you, because you deserve that. So I just wanted to get on here and speak that, because I see a lot of these social media posts, and I just feel like there's a lot of unhappy people out here in the world. But there's a lot of people who, it seems like so many people want the same thing, but there's so many, but nobody's willing to give anything up. Because it's one thing to want something, but what are you gonna sacrifice to get it? And if you don't want to sacrifice nothing, you don't have to, because whatever you want, it's okay. You don't gotta settle down if you don't want to. You don't have to be with one person. You don't have to feel closed in. You don't have to do none of that. But don't hold nobody else up that wants that either. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, y'all. I'm gonna run in here and grab this food for Bob. And I'm gonna get down here to work and close out my little stuff that I gotta do and get my ass home, because I need to prepare get together what I'm gonna cook for the holiday. So you guys, just remember that you come first, okay? You want to share your life with somebody who wants to share theirs with you, and that's it. Or be by your damn self, while you figure it out, while they figure it out. Don't be holding nobody up while you trying to figure some shit out, okay? And if you the one trying to hold somebody up while you trying to figure somebody out, stop it. Let them go. Let them go. Because all you doing is dragging out a bunch of shit. You're going to deal with a bunch of drama that you don't need to. You're going to end up having some kids that you're not even going to raise with the person that you had them with. You know, all of that dumbass shit. Stop doing it. Stop repeating the cycle. Love y'all.